Mm, 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 mm. Hey, what's going on, people? Lacey, calm down. Oh shit, what am I doing? Let me go over here. Everybody, what's up? What's up? I'm just trying to get to my notes, y'all. What's up? What's good? India Carter, long time, darling. All right, there we go. Don't mind the hair. I ain't had a chance to do it, y'all. Hey, but guess what? Y'all, I want y'all to go to do something. So I'm being real deliberate. I'm being real deliberate about my content now. And since the gloves off, and I don't give a fuck no more. And I want to thank you guys. I want to thank everybody who watched my content last night about the eclipse and how to protect yourself and get prepared for it. Go back and watch a couple more of my videos. The other ones, it's still some good information in some of the other videos. But I want to thank you guys for last night and one day. I have never received this many views ever. I didn't get the likes and I didn't get the shares, but I got the views, and that was so great. I got almost 14,000 views on that one video. That's big, people. So I want to thank you guys for that. That just lit a fire in me that I need to go on and keep giving this information, because that let me know people need this and they adhere to it. And you'll be surprised. I got zero to a little negative comments. I mean, the information was received properly, and I gave receipts and facts. But I want to go back to another video I did, and I want to tell you guys I predicted something when I did a tarot reading on the I did a tarot reading on that video. It's called the color blue. It had blue in it, but it was in October 2023. I predicted that the next natural disaster was gonna move from the Maui wildfire fires. Then they were doing this thing in Texas. No, I think it was closer. We talked about what was going on in, yeah, the Texas State Park. And then Spirit told me on live with you guys when I laid down the tarot cards that the next place they was gonna touch is uh Taipei, Taiwan, or Taiwan, Thailand, Taiwan. So the reason why I titled this motherfucker, because I woke up this morning to the CNN news, to the news broadcast, and guess what? The biggest earthquake Taiwan has ever hit. 7.5. That big. When you get to 10, that's disintegration. That shit turning back into molecules. 7.5 on the Richter scale just hit Taiwan. Now, I told you guys when I did that about the fires burning in Texas and next to the state park, and I told you it was this tribe, the Kiwawiki tribe or some shit, and they were going into these state parks. And Spirit told me and you that they are looking for somebody. There is a spiritual traveler on planet Earth going from place to place, and the powers that be that's trying to stop him is looking for him. But Spirit told you, go back and check it out, that they were all, that this guy, this entity is always one step in front of him. And I predicted that after Texas, a couple months after Texas, that they would be going to Taiwan, where another Grand Canyon State Park is, and another group of Indians that start with the K, the Quiki, or something like that, the KWHI, a Taiwan tribe in that state park. See, they went and fucked up the Texas state park, and they were looking for them tribes, and that's how the vision came to me. I'm just gonna say, keep referring back to the one I did about the Texas fires and the state park. It sets up for this one right here. I was the only YouTuber that predicted that via tarot, me and you, that the next disaster will be in Taiwan. And I was shocked when I woke up to the news and seen it. And everybody was sending me messages. So I finally get on my phone and I'm scrolling. They're like, hey, Baron, you said Taiwan will get hit. See, I thought they were going to do it with the laser, set it on fire again, explosion, boom. They rocked that motherfucker right next to the state park. So the question is, it's not about am I right or not. because spirit is here. Spirit, source is here. It's not about am I getting these predictions right, because I'm not that popular for people to blast me and all that stuff. And I don't have to come on here and be like, yeah, I said it first. And that ain't the point, people. What I'm trying to get you guys to see with my spiritual predictions is the simple fact that there is a being, listen to me good. There is a angelic being, a demonic being, a benevolent being, an ascended master. There is some entity here that they want to trap, kill, or capture. And he told me and you via the cards on live, like I'm doing now, that they are chasing him. I channeled him. I tapped into him. They chasing him. It started with Lahaina down there. And you know what they did to that goddamn Titan? The United States, I mean the world's, the planet's defense force. You know what they did? They shot a beam in the heart because he was trying to activate it. Now let me give you some insight. So you wonder, allegedly, this is a story made up in my head. TikTok don't ban me. This is a script for a movie, play, all that shit. All of this is false information. None of this is real. This is out of imagination. Don't take it for true. TikTok don't ban me. People, they shot that laser down to the heart of Hawaii. Burnt that shit up. The rest of Hawaii, okay. Just there. You look up, it looked like a dude in a fetal position laying down. He's a Titan. Sleeping giants, right? Tried to kill him. Then they jumped to Texas to go fuck with them people down there in them caves in the mountains and stuff. Then the Grand Canyon drained because they were looking for that. They purposely dried up the Euphrates River and they exposed giants down there. So they purposely turned off the dam, blocked the water to dry it up. God ain't do that. Spirit ain't do that. They purposely did that, people. And because I channeled, they are looking for some benevolent being that's here. Is that being here to awaken these giants? Is this being here to unleash what's there to protect us from what's coming from this goddamn eclipse? Or our fighting system, we humans, we small. We can't do anything. We can't whoop no giant ass the size of a damn tree, Paul Bunyan. A bitch walk around you the size of the goddamn Eiffel Tower, the Sears Roebuck Center, the Chrysler Building. What we gonna do besides be a gnat on that nigga's ass to scratch? But there was something put here to protect us. So let's take it back to Greek mythology. I don't know the difference between the Greeks and Zeus and all them boys and Hermes and all that shit. I don't know the difference. All that shit run together from here to fuck on out to me. So don't quote me. But if I'm not mistaken, the motherfuckers from Mount Olympus fucked around and they fought the Titans and they imprisoned them in the earth. The Titans hit their ass so bad. Look up the story. The Titans came that they ass so bad. All these so-called people that were supposed to be gods and goddesses that was trying to rule over mankind, the Titan bust their ass so bad that they tricked them and imprisoned them into Tartarus. But a couple of them didn't get in prison. And the few that was left went back up the motherfucking mountain to fight their ass again, and they fled to Egypt. Pay attention to what I'm saying now. Y'all watch what I said about the eclipse. About these right here. I'm just doubling down on that ass right now. They fled to Egypt and took the places of the gods and goddesses of Egypt. Now, what did I tell you? They would do what? They on those drawings, hieroglyphics and shit like that, they had animal heads, insect heads, humanoid bodies, but everything was animalistic, insecticide, jackals, dogs, bears, pigs, crocodiles. They said it in their story. that they fled to Egypt and hid amongst the Egyptian gods and the people of Egypt, and they took forms of what the people could recognize as their deities. They took forms. What's happening with this eclipse now? All these ocular disailments, all these ocular energies, they took form, people, and they didn't have the blue light Dyson glass. They didn't have Dyson glass back then. They didn't have the blue Dyson glass. They didn't have the red Dyson lenses. But you know who had them? Vietnam. Did y'all know that war? When America got fucked over in that Vietnam War? When America attacked the Viet Congs and all that shit there and followed the Ho Chi Minh Trail. The Viet Cong said, we're not fighting Americans. We're fighting demons. So the Viet Congs used to put these damn red glasses on. And when they put them red glasses on, America jumped off in that ass. Let me tell you why. Because they was able to see the demon, the spirit, the negatives on people, and they turned their guns and bayonets that way. So America was allowed to sneak up on them and shake them. But still, they say, now why do America say that's one of the wars we did not win? Was America looking for something over there and the people was just in the way? Did the Viet Cong know something about the spiritual energy that was unleashed in that area? In America, in the powers that be, sent our troops over there, our fathers, our uncles and mothers and shit, whatnot, to see if they could wrangle that up. But they didn't have the Dyson glasses. You go online looking for a pair of authentic blue goggles, red goggle Dyson glasses, you're going to pay $50,000. This allow you to see, the blue allow you to see human aura, the red allow you to see demons. But you could get $1 pair of these bitches and be able to see clearly. You won't have the illusion. Now back to what I was saying. So we got that eclipse coming up. They looking for something. This energy is going around trying to unlock these native people. So now I'm finna say some unpopular shit. And y'all know when I say this unpopular shit, people like to say some shit. Like people like to hate. So if there's a being, pay close attention to what I'm saying. If there's a being going around the earth, continent to continent, looking for these tribes of hidden people that's supposed to keep the secret. In the Middle East, they call it the Hassan. Google it. They the keepers of the secrets, and they some deadly bitches. They don't get involved in religious war. Just don't come fucking with that information they got. Okay. So if there's an entity tasked with waking up our defense system, and they're going to the indigenous people of that land, that this color hill, and they waking them up, or they trying to get to them to say, hey, you're the one with the key. Open the door for me. Open the door, unlock this bitch so I can go in there and hit that computer and activate them all. Because you got to think, they done made fail safes. If one tribe go down, they got another one. This is how it worked. It's a script in my head. Think about it. Play it with me now. When I channeled them, Hawaii, Texas, then I said they're going to Taiwan next. I predicted it. Earthquake don't happen in Taiwan. We already know they got the HARP system that can create different kind of weathers and that could create the earthquakes, typhoons, and all that shit there. That blue laser could bust your ass with fire. So people, what's going on now? What's really going on? Right next to where that earthquake's at is a state park where a group of primitive people from Taiwan live. So do the primitive people hold the key? Are they holding the secrets, people? Is this energy, because remember he said they get to him a day late. He be there, then he can't stay. He be there, then he can't stay. He be there, then he can't stay. So once he get the key, and once he get the piece of the puzzle, we'll say that. He get the piece of the puzzle, he jump to the next place. And they follow his energy signature, because that's what he give off. And he get the key from them, and they know, they say, kiss our ass goodbye. We done fulfilled our mission. We going to the greater good and glory beyond. And then they burn their ass down. They wash their ass out with water. They shake them and bury them in dirt and earth. He already got the piece. He just jumping. And they trying to get him, but they can't lock on to that signature. And I told you next they gonna hit Taipei, Taiwan ass, or Taiwan. I don't know what city, but I guarantee it's a state park with an Indian reservation in that bitch. I mean, with an indigenous reservation named with the letters of KWIH or something like that. People, I think I'm on to something. I think I'm probably one of the best direct energy readers there is on this planet here. I think I know some shit now. I'm getting cocky. Pops collar, shakes hair sexily. I'm on to something, people. Do y'all want me to predict what the next one gonna be within the next 30 days? Y'all want to do that, though? Before I do that prediction, before I ask them where it's gonna be, before I do that, let's get back to my original thing. There's a being looking for the indigenous people who has the code, the key. Now, dare I say, here we go. This is unpopular shit. Dare I say that Russia just escaped and Russia gave them the key before they could get over there and burn Russia down? Before they could turn their guns on Russia? Because why the fuck we got MiGs and shit taunting Russia? Russia about business, right? Russia about business. Russia trying to get into Ukraine. They say they want to take it back. Ukraine say, we separate from you, man. We got our own language. We got our own shit. Russia say, no, it is biblical. It is paramount that we get in there. We're going to do all this shit to get in there because we got to claim that land, they say. Russia is crazy. Russia about that business. Russia, Vladimir Putin say, this is spiritual, man. This is a higher calling. I listened to the speech. And then what did Vladimir Putin do? He opened that motherfucking vault. Now, I don't believe in the Jesus Christ God. That ain't my thing. I did. Card-carrying Christian. I still think the teachings are good. People have bastardized it too much. I can't rock with it. You know, just because you're turning black don't mean I need to fall down at his goddamn feet and worship it. Because he still allowed shit to happen. He still allowed my people to be chained, whipped, and died, and murdered, and raped, and pillaged up and shit. So, yeah, we prayed on him. I prayed to Jesus. I prayed to Joshua. I prayed to Judah. I prayed to every last goddamn name they called him in the Bible. Hell, I started to pray to Jay-Z motherfucking ass because he was the strongest nigga named Rockin' Hove. But nothing helped me until I start praying to myself, my ancestors. Source energy inside of me. Then I started feeling good. I know it's somebody out there bigger than me. But I know I can make shit happen. But back to this right here. Vladimir Putin opened that vault. When he opened the vault, pay attention to what I'm going to say. This is very unpopular, people. This is very unpopular. Vladimir Putin opened the vault and say, hey, America, the world, that Jesus fella was black. What if I tell you, and this is my movie script, TikTok don't ban me. What if I tell you, him seeing that Jesus was black was the first time he ever saw it because he opened the door for that entity to go in there and get the missing piece to activate them titans to save this motherfucking planet. Oh, I'm the one gonna tell you about it, baby. I'm gonna put it out there. I'm gonna ask the real questions. What if the vote was never supposed to be open? He didn't want to reveal that Jesus black. He's a part of the white power structure. It benefits him to keep Jesus Christ, Lord of Nazareth, or whatever the fuck, Caucasian. Caesar Bourgeois. But what if when he opened it, because he had talks with that entity that everybody is trying to capture from operating America's, the universe, the planet self-defense force, waking up these fucking titans to battle these false gods and prophets again. What if when he seen the motherfucker, he dropped to his knees and said, oh, Lord have mercy. And that was a second motherfucking opinion. He had to do it because it wowed his ass. But he saved his country from being burnt down, fucked over, nuked, earthquaked, poisoned. Because he said, listen, man, I know you've been jumping around. I got my spirit team with me. So listen here, bitch. I'm going to give you, I'm going to open this motherfucking vote. We're going to blast the doors off this bitch. The entity say, hey, Pooh, nigga, I want you to do that, though, bro. You going to do that before they get here? He said, yeah, we gonna throw the people who trying to find you off by starting some shit over here with Ukraine. So while they focus on me fucking with Ukraine, I'm gonna let you go in this vote and search around for a year, 2 years until you find what you need. And when he found it, he said, hey, Pooh, come here, let me show you something, nigga. He said, come here, Pooh, let me show you something. Get your people in here, get your camera. Let me show you something. This what they've been hiding. And Pooh said, you telling me Jesus was black? You telling me he wasn't Asian? Because if you know, Jerusalem is in Asia Minor. I went over there. I saw it. The stone where Adam and all that shit, the stone, I got pictures with it. I laid several charms. My charms that I consecrate and give the people. I took all them over there, baby. I ran them through the water. I buried them. I squeezed real olives on them. I got the Holy Land on these things, man. That's neither here nor there. That's neither here nor there. I went to the Wailing Wall, put a message in there. I could, for everybody, all of my soul tribe. I put a message in the wall. And right after I leave, you telling me a snake run across that bitch. I'm looking at the shit. Right after I leave from over there, after experiencing it, they go in the war a year later. I'm thanking people. But back over here to Russia and Ukraine. What if the war between Ukraine is a distraction? So that they can focus on that and they allow the powers that be, that energy, the sacred keeper of the flame, the force, to keep us right on this planet. What if he opened them up, and since they've been going on with that war for close to 2 years, why do you think it probably took 2 years for him to assemble that shit? 2 earth years, but time moved different with them spirits, you know. What if it took 2 earth years? Why we ain't hearing about the war no more? Why are they saying fuck helping Ukraine? Let's take it to him, because they found the energy over there. They found the energy signal over there. So now they want to take Russia up and through the bitch, man. Is y'all following how this shit working? Is y'all following? Russia say, bitch, I don't need my people fucked over. I like my people. We cool. Now I'm going to start treating the black people right, because now we know that they are the chosen people. I got to treat them right, bitch. We didn't do it in the past. But, bitch, you can bet your ass we're going to do it now. Thank you. Whoever you are, spiritual being, num yum yo ray cake yo. I don't know what the official greeting of them bitches is. Russia opened that vault and say, nigga, walk in there and take what you need. We is not going to stop you, and we ain't going to let the powers that be know you here. And he went in there and he got that shit. So he got a missing piece. So he said, nah, bitch, I need to get my ass over there to Taiwan, because they got the missing piece too. And he went over there and he got it, but then the earthquake hit. So he moving fast. He moving fast. He or she it moving fast. And it's gathering up the pieces. They can't get to it. So they already found the majority of the pieces right here in the real Israel, right here in the real Egypt. They found them. They went and got it from Russia. They went and got it from Hawaii. The entity is going all around. So let me refresh your memory. There was a movie that came out not too long ago. I think it was a Marvel movie called The Immortals. I didn't even watch the movie. I watched one scene because I seen the pyramid, right? I watched one scene. The black guy played in the scene. He played in all the movies, ATLs. He's good actor, good heavyset brother. Love him, loving to death. He is an awesome actor. I don't know his name, but I like watching him. He was the keeper of the key. They put it right in our face. He was the keeper of the key. And they said that Icarus and all them boys that were different nationalities, each one was immortal. They were different nationalities, by the way, y'all. And he said, I just been waiting on y'all. Me and my husband been chilling here. My husband know all about what we do. My husband know that I'm about this business, and when y'all come, I got to go. I'm an immortal. I got special powers. The black man had the key. So he said, okay, let's go to this pyramid, operate that bitch. Open it up, baby. Open it up. And he did whatever little shit he did with his little special powers, and the pyramid came up, circled around the bitch energy wave, and they used that for wherever the fuck, because that's where the scene stopped. That's the only part of the movie I ever seen. I don't know how they defeated whoever the fuck they were fighting in the movie, because I never watched it. I'm a DC comic man. Pay attention, it's in plain sight. Putin didn't want us to know Jesus was black. That was a sidebar for him finally open the bitch and giving, letting the janitor, the keeper of the world self-defense force go in there and get what he wanted. He say, bitch, come check this out. You see, this is what the fuck y'all been missing. We done hid this from you prior. Look at this big. He felt the tears. Then he got on the phone and called the Pope. Hey, Pope, bitch, listen. Nah, the Vatican been, and I'm saying this shit funny, right? Because it's a script in my head. He say, listen here, Pope, motherfucker. Now, I see these little statues over here. They copper brown color. I know y'all saying they turn brown over time due to oxidation, but the clothes ain't turned brown. If they were done white and then they oxidize, I'm pretty sure the bitch was done with the same stone, the same metal, same kind of paint, the same pigment. Now, why the skin dark and the clothes? Now, y'all been lying to the world that all this shit was Caucasian, European and shit. Say, nah, I'm finna tell the black people what this entity done showed me now. So you better get your game together. Because I don't want to be fighting y'all too. Because y'all got a vote down there that nobody can touch. Now, I think he going to be knocking on your door next. Italy, Rome, Vatican, Spirit. Y'all see what I did? That's see how I transition. Spirit. Will anything be happening to the Vatican very soon? Jesus, 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 Jesus. What the Vatican at? What the Vatican got to do with Jesus, y'all? Everything. How y'all feel about this? The Baron is the most underrated mofo on YouTube. I get it. I don't mind. But when the Vatican gets hit with an earthquake or some crazy catastrophe, a flood, lava, volcano eruption, when they get hit, because they don't want to open that vote, or if they take a play out of that Russian cat Vladimir Putin playbook and open that motherfucking vault up and let the motherfucker go in and get the shit, Judgment Day is upon us, baby. Judgment Day is upon us. Nah. Oh, hit that like button. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Miss David. Thank you. Hit that like button, y'all, for me. Now, listen to me good, people. They are tracking something. They are tracking the keeper of this realm. It's a stripped in my mind, far-fetched as it fuck, amazing shit. They are tracking an entity that is going around unlocking all of these giants, all of these titans, releasing them from Tartarus. Because if I'm not mistaken, the world was known as Tartaria. And the giants were sealed here on Earth, put in this dome. Let's get into flat Earth theory. So the giants built these giant ass cities, these things. Paul Bunyan had to cut down the trees. He was a snake, he was a snitch. Paul Bunyan wasn't shit. Paul Bunyan was with the other one. That's why we write a story about him. Johnny Appleseed, let's get on that shit right there. Johnny Appleseed went around planting trees to feed the nation. They got rid of Johnny Appleseed. And what does an apple represent in the Bible? Sin. So when Johnny Appleseed went around planting seeds, he wasn't planting actual trees. He was planting knowledge. He was writing it down. That's why they say, that's why you coin the term here in the South. Oh, you Johnny on the spot. I'm giving you something, giving you some Southern folk magic conversation now. Oh boy, you Johnny on the spot. Why would somebody name a motherfucking a name Johnny be the one that holds the motherfucking thing that people can rely on and depend on? You Johnny on the spot. Meaning that you always there when I need you. Translation. So Johnny Appleseed went around planting seeds all around the world, growing apple orchards. Apple represents knowledge in the Bible. Adam and Eve ate the knowledge, the tree of knowledge, and realized that they was naked with sin in on their ass, and they got cast out. Sound familiar? They cut down the tree, so if the giants awaken, they can't breathe the oxygen. Everything got smaller. I'm trying to put you in the perspective of how my brain works and telling y'all to form your own shit behind it. Don't think like I think. Don't believe what I believe. Think about what the fuck it is you need to think about, people. Get to the answers. Paul Bunyan cut down all the trees, left his axe in one of the bitches. He was doing it so much, man, fuck it, ain't nothing going. He dropped the ball. We shouldn't have seen that motherfucking axe. He went up against Johnny Appleseed. Only a giant can go around the world planting apple seeds. Only a giant can, if it was a real tree. Only a giant can sit up there and spread knowledge. Was he cutting down the knowledge? Was he hiding the truth? Let's take the physical shit out of it. Let's go metaphysical here. If Paul Bunyan was cutting down the trees, the apple trees that Johnny Appleseed was planting, knowledge, and he was cutting it down, he was the op. Paul Bunyan was the op. He was sitting up there cutting all the trees, erasing people's memory, cutting out the fucking oxygen so they couldn't breathe, think, and feel, can't develop and grow, keeping us in the dark and dumb. And guess who they was following? Because they couldn't keep up with Johnny Appleseed. I read the story in school. He was going so fast, he would just drop his finger, drop a seed and go. Finger, drop a seed and go. Finger, drop a seed and go. And he waited on the waters out of the firmament to come in and wash and flood. He didn't sit up there and pour no water on it. The rain was going to do that. And behind him, in the cartoon show, they showed a little man with an axe. Go back and watch that old cartoon show from the 70s and the 60s. They showed a little man with an axe whacking down the tree just to get one apple, symbolizing that the powers that be would cut down, would destroy a whole race of people, destroy a whole industry or some shit, and keep the knowledge for themselves to keep us darkened in the blind. So I think we should all celebrate Johnny Appleseed. They even put it in the Bible. If you eat the apple, baby, you tasted sin. You know too much. The tree of knowledge. They didn't give a fuck about the tree of life. They don't give a fuck about nobody climbing the tree of life. Do you want me to tell you what the tree of life is, people? It's not a physical tree. And the damn show ain't that thing they talk about in the Kabbalah, although it's a point in that. The tree of life is a dick, a phallus. Because this bitch extend like the trunk of a tree. It got veins in it. We all grown. Let's talk about it. And what does it do when it busts or when a nut busts? That bitch sprout a flower. Cause that skeet come out. That bitch that bitch come out and start branching off. And as soon as it make a splat on the bitch chest, jaw, sheet cover, it looked like a smear. Let me get a little more graphic with you, because we grown. The tree of life is a penis. That's the trunk. But look at how between the thighs of a woman, how it's made that V cut. That V cut there. And that little opening done, that V cut under there, to which that trunk gotta go in, and she got that bush there, that hair, right? Age plays a factor. She got that hair. And that hair, so this is the phallus. This is the hypothetical cut of the woman's vagina. So when we go in the tree of life, merge, and they can eat from the tree of life, and they merge, that motherfucker look just like a tree with all them hairs. No matter how cute, rough, nappy it is down there, baby, it's beautiful. Keep it. Come right with a ball coochie every day. Stop that shit. Just let it grow. Did I just explain to you what the tree of life is? And what do you do when man and women fuck? They create life. This is the tree of life in my perception. It's made up in my mind. But the tree of knowledge was the apple. Information, intelligence. That Johnny Appleseed, when it planted, that Paul Bunyan was the ops, and when it cut down. Now, I know my shit gets a little funny, a little graphic. I don't make that much sense when I be talking. But the real people gonna hear it. The real people gonna see it, and you're gonna recognize what the fuck I'm talking about, and you're gonna go do your research. Now let's get back on this Putin thing. He opened that fucking vault, not because he said Jesus was black, not because he wanted to. He did it as a byproduct of being smarter than the average motherfucking bear and letting that entity that's going around assembling these motherfucking keys to open up Tartarus, to let these titans out to fight these entities from the mountain up high that's coming through the portal. Now let's really get into what I think the portal is. Y'all ready? How much time I got? Good. We got 20 minutes, 25 minutes. TikTok, this is a script. My own opinion. Don't nobody believe me. It's fraudulent and fake. Not giving information, YouTube. Misinformation. This is fine. I'll write movies. All right, so here we go. Now, CERN is finna operate, right? CERN is finna pop their ass open during the eclipse. An eclipse that only lasts 56 minutes, 49 to 56 minutes. That's how long it lasts. And they already got a missile defense force. They got a missile defense force now, y'all. Aimed at the sun, where the eclipse at. They're going to turn on CERN, looking for the Higgs boson, the God particle. There we go. They got missiles aimed in case something come through there. Now, if giants once ruled the earth, and they are in another dimension, and this is Tartarus, Tartaria, to which the Russians trampled Tartaria. If you really want to get big into this shit, now I do my researches. The Russian flag is trampling over the Chimera lizard thing, which is Tartaria. So the Russians have a debt to pay back to the world. So that's why they let old boy in, smarter than the average bell. Bitch, come on in. We owe you this. That's why Putin smart. Putin say, bitch, I ain't finna fight y'all. Y'all, we done it one time. Putin immortal anyway. You done seen the old pictures of that motherfucker back in the day. He immortal. Young nigga. He done lived at least 10 times. We just done caught him 3 or 4 times on camera. Now he look, So Putin said, hey, bitch, we owe you coming here. Release the people from Tartary and just spare Russia. Putin said, spare my country. He said, bitch, I'm going to spare your country. But before we go, let me put something in your face. See all these black faces, all these black. This is the true chosen people of this planet, Earth. They're brown. They're brown. Not just Africans. They're indigenous brown. This is the Mexicans. This is the Mayans. This is the Aztecs. This is the Indians. This is the Nepal people in the top mountains. This is all the people with this heavy dose of melanin in their skin. This is their place. So he's black. Folks say, I got to share it. Now, when they said that, people, the Vatican got some explaining to do. So now the Vatican is telling all their priests to say, Jesus is black. We know it. We've been knew it in the Bible. The Bible took place over there in a climate that was hot, Middle Eastern, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, he black. We knew it. The image was just his inner spirit. We wanted to show y'all how pure the inner spirit was. You know, cool. But what else going on? Why fuck with China? Why fuck with China? Why fuck with Japan? Why fuck with India? Why go around the world fucking with people, creating chaos, war, destruction? Why fuck with Gaddafi? Why? Ask yourself, why is the world in such chaos? Because if they keep you occupied with disease, depression, anxiety, you can't see to help the angels and spirits or guides or guardians that want you to tap into your higher self. You can't hear them because you're too busy worrying about your rent. You can't hear them because you're too busy worrying about taxes. You can't hear them because you're too busy worrying about getting shot down in the street by a cop or some shit. You can't hear them because you're too busy worried about dumb shit and not vibrating high. You can't hear them because you're too busy worrying about, is the black man better than the black woman? Is the black woman better than the black man? But you know somebody who say, I don't motherfucking want to hear your God. And I got to watch what I say about this right here. There's a people that say, fuck that shit. Your God ain't my God. My God is somebody totally different. I don't give a fuck what you're telling me is. Give a fuck what color you're telling. So we're going to control this bitch more so than we want to. And they building tunnels everywhere. Hell, they done built one under Diddy motherfucking house. He part of it. Think I'm playing Google it. They done did everything. They said about the cards, the Vatican is gonna get hit next. Something gonna hit the Vatican. That's where my man going next. The Vatican is next. They gotta open up them vaults. The Vatican gonna say, I know we say we weren't gonna open up these vaults for 1,000 years, 100 years, to after the Pope die. You know, we can't open up to a, but they're gonna have to open them motherfuckers because there's some down there that they need to activate the world's defense forces. Now, use hold anyway, or can you just tie any card to any situation regardless? All right, it's your spirit. The cards ain't shit. It's your spirit. It's like a weapon, like a car, like a knife, like a gun, like this bottle. These hold no power. It's your spirit. It's gonna tell you which cards to pull. So you could use them in any situation. They're not specific. So that's all tarot cards. But I want to ask another question, people. Spirit. Spirit. And this is going to be controversial because I want to put this shit to rest. Y'all ready? Oh yeah, 103 drip. It ain't no hate there now. I'm just telling you. I talk harsh probably. I don't know. It ain't no disrespect there. I'm just telling you. No card on the planet, no pendulum on the planet, no charm on the planet. It's what you will with this bitch, your intent that make it work. Everything else is just inanimate object. It's just an existence. But now, people, spirit, reveal to me, will our Caucasian counterparts, you see, told you this motherfucker gonna get real, cause I don't give a fuck. Will our Caucasian counterparts be okay once everything get activated again? Will they take them out, like people say, calling them the devils and the bad people? Because it's good people. It's good people in that race, in that class of people. Will they be okay? Are y'all activating to take them off the planet, or is it a bigger structure? Spirit, tap into every last single deity that won't burn my power source down. Will the Caucasian people be okay? I'm pulling this bitch with y'all. Communication, okay. Follow your heart. Oh boy, that's a bad one. Communication, follow your heart, and purification. Y'all heard it here. Communication, that's thought, writing, communication. Follow your heart, and purification. So for every person out there of Caucasian descent with an elite mindset, hatred in their heart, bitterness, don't want to see the truth, don't want to hear the truth, don't want to listen. When this world activate, they coming for your ass. They're gonna burn you down. Notice what I said. Only the ones that have hatred in their heart, only the one they're gonna purify, only the ones that's bad, that can't see the truth, that want to hate and keep things going. You got the message, communication, follow your heart. It got to be in your heart. And this is what they're going to do to the people. So not all white folks going to get hurt. Don't sit up there and say they coming back to, because I seen a TikToker, oh, they're going to eradicate the white man. So you telling me the white man hold no value on the planet? Come on now. They humans, they bleed. Just put that to rest. That was a personal question because I was scrolling through TikTok and I seen all the brothers and every other race saying how the white folks gonna end. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, they just so chaotic. How can we be so enlightened and just hate somebody so much? I thought the nature of a indigenous man, no matter how bad we got fucked over, was supposed to be caring, show love, light, and respect. Hell, we trying to be ascended masters, witches, and warlocks, and believe in a higher power, a higher calling other than religion, but yet we sitting up here wishing a human being's downfall. Are you seeing how this shit go? I think this message is gonna say if you have an unpure heart, they're gonna burn your ass to cinder too. If you don't want to hear the truth, they're gonna burn your ass down. Give a fuck what color it is, but so the white people are not gonna be killed off the planet, y'all. And I'm gonna say it in my black power voice. The white folks ain't gonna be killed, man. Some of them gonna be left, the ones who care, the one who understand. Let me ask another question. ah, there you go, spirit. Work me, baby. Spirit. When it comes time to judge the Vatican, let's really get into this bitch. Let me get this off the screen. I got pop up. When it comes time to judge the Vatican, could you give me a little insight what happened? Could you give me a little insight? Let me see over this. Cast my gaze and stare my eyes towards the power B, the powers that be. What's gonna happen on over there? So I could give my folks here detailed instructions. Priorities. Spiritual laws of attraction. Clear and shield your energy. So people, the next thing coming out of the Vatican will be somebody saying, I need to repent of my sins. I need to repent. They're gonna say that word. And when they say that word on the news, you say the Baron said it, God damn it. You say the Baron said the strongest man, woman system on the planet gonna have to repent. Prioritize, praise, be wise. Prioritize. That's saying, hey, you is God. You the man. Prioritize. Spiritual laws of attraction. Clear and shield your energy. That says repentance. So when you get the news broadcast, I am sorry we misled the people of the world for so long with this farce. I'm so sorry we did this. So now I want to ask you guys a question. I want to see how you guys follow it. So right before they elected this Pope here, this Pope Francis fellow. Let's think back. Right before they elected this Pope Francis fellow, this current Pope was in the running with another Pope when they did the election. The Pope that they was gonna select was a black man. So next under this Pope right here to be selected right before this Pope took over, it was a black man that was supposed to be the new Pope. But the Vatican and everybody over there got up in an uproar. You think I'm bullshit? Look it up. I'm not telling you nothing that didn't make the news. I like Good Morning America, y'all. I love Good Morning America. Watch it every morning because I like America. The lady on the news said, Pope Francis will be the new Pope. Yeah, he was elected. Not only do we want him to be the Pope, her words, Google it, man, but he looks like a Pope. This is what a Pope looks like. They showed both pictures. The brother faded out. Pope Francis got the bitch. The newscaster say he looked like a Pope. This is what the Pope should look like. The world wasn't going to be recognizing a black man as the strongest man on the goddamn planet, right? We lost that. We lost it. Now Putin opened that vote and say the black man is the Messiah. So now, what's going to shake up this bitch? Is a black man going to be over the Vatican? Spirit, test my metal. Will the next Pope of the Vatican be a black man? I shouldn't ask that question. No, I'll leave it alone. I'll get all kind of hate mail. Baron, you mother sucker. Baron, you mother sucker. You ain't right, and the God ain't with you. You're a horrible, horrible person, Baron. How dare you ask a question like that, Kathleen? You screaming, Kathleen? Oh. Hey, Spirit, will they elect the black Pope next? Spirit say detach from drama. Spirit said Mother Mary say nurture yourself. Oh, Spirit say no. Spirit say shut up. They said they ain't even gonna say that. I'm finna tell you. The last time I got this card with these three cards together, or close to these three cards, they were talking about P. Diddy. I saw the roaches and shit on this card, and I asked a question about P. Diddy, and I think I got the same three lineup. But I know I got this card right here and detached from drama. I don't know if I got to see the other person's point of view. The energy said, bitch, stay away from this one right here. You're dealing with the powers you don't want to be fucked up with. And I'm going to take you up on that offer. I'm going to shut the fuck up. But I know the next catastrophe is going to be over there where the Vatican at. I can tell you that source because that's what they got the vault, people. Putin unlocked this vote. He good. Russia saved. The Vatican still got their shit closed. And y'all can see, Spirit don't want me interfering in that. That's above my pay grade. I'm just a tarot man from YouTube. What do I know? I ain't finna burn out. I ain't finna burn out. How y'all feel about this live here, people? Ramona Davis say, yeah, Baron, that's too much. How am I gonna put the Pope and Diddy on the same sentence? Say it ain't so that the Pope went to Diddy party. KL straight. Now I did not say that. I am not putting that man at that man party. I am not doing it. I am not doing that. Listen, I don't know. They say TD Jakes was there. I don't know. I just know he went to Diddy party and he preached a sermon about being swallowed. That I don't know nothing, man. I ain't did no tarot cards on them people. The videos of the other people got, so I ain't got to do no reading on that type of shit. So, but if pictures of the Pope come out and the Pope up there, I can't even be mad at him. I can't be mad at him. The Pope need a little fun too. Don't hate on him. He's a man. He just ordained. Let him pop that thing. Let him dance. Let him dance. Let him dance. Let the Pope enjoy motherfucking self. All the good he done did for whatever good he was supposed to do it for. That man deserve a one day outbreak. The what you call them? The Mennonites and the goddamn people call it Rumspringer. Let the man go have a Rumspringer moment. Then he could put back on that white robe. Shit, I ain't even mad at him if he did go do it. If I ever go somewhere and I see the Pope doing some bullshit, I'm gonna tell y'all, put your phones down. Stop doing that shit. Let the man enjoy himself. He got work to do. Oh yeah, Kathleen, Putin said it. He addressed the whole Russia. Say treat black people good, baby. He trying to get out of being trouble. He trying to get out of being trouble because them Titans coming back. They black people. They black people. They the guardians of the black people, and we've been getting fucked over so long. Putin say, "Bitch, listen, I ain't got nothing to do with that shit, man. Listen, I created communism. I say everybody need to be treated equal. I don't know who the fuck in my regiment started treating black folks bad. You're right, I didn't stop it. But bitch, now I'm finna mention it to the world. We cool? Tell them Titan bitches, we cool now." Putin did a fist bump with that motherfucker. Boom. Ah! We cool. He said, yeah, my nigga, we on Putin. You good with me, man. Let's just go get this shit, dog. You good. You did your part. I trust you. So Putin in a good standing. Russia in a good standing. But I still believe you shouldn't bring that shit over here. Don't invade this country, y'all. I stand behind that shit. I don't give a fuck who don't like me. Don't invade my country. I live here. Let them Titans work this bitch over. Don't nobody put boots on the ground fucking with me and my people. And my veterans. Don't do it. But everybody, I had fun. Did you learn something? Let me recap, because I know I say a lot of shit and I always like to recap before I get off this bitch. So the recap is, I gave you a prediction a couple months ago that Taiwan would be the next place to be hit. And this morning, 4/3/2024, Taiwan was hit with the biggest earthquake it ever seen. Next to a national state park, the Grand Canyon type shit. I think it was caused by the government, by the powers that be. And when I last tapped in, they say they looking for some energy, but he's always a little bit ahead of them. They can't pinpoint him. I think Putin has something to do with him getting the parts that he needs to activate these Titans on this planet to defend us from whatever energy that's coming through that eclipse. And I think that they should already have that bitch in order. I think it should already be there, y'all. I think he done gathered the parts. Think he done gathered, because CERN gonna open that bitch up. Some gonna come through. CERN shooting missiles at the bitch. So the next time I come on this bitch, I think I should come on. Y'all want me to do something around by 10 o'clock tonight? I'm gonna see. Do y'all think I should go live 10 o'clock tonight to talk about something else that I want to talk to y'all? Type for president. That's right. If I run for president, baby, don't elect me president of the United States if you don't want the shit that I'm bringing. Baby, America will be the premier country of the world. We will assist your ass one time. And if you can't get it together after that one time, we'll holler at you in 20 years. We're going to let you govern your own shit now. Because we ain't got time to be chasing you down, telling you how to run your people. But if you get out of hand, me and my boys, we're going to bring it to your ass. Pull back. We ain't going to tell you how to run your shit. But pull that shit back a little bit. You're being a little too harsh on the people. Then we're going to let you mind your own business. Everybody in America, if I'm president, y'all know what the women going to be about. But let's talk about the rest of the world. If I'm your president, everybody on the planet, well, in America, would just have to pay 10%. They would have to pay 10% a year to the government, to their respective government, not cities, states, locals. They have to pay it into the American style bank. Every citizen pay 10% to me. The country goes in that bank. We send out our own surveillance team, just like the military do, roads, engineers, and we see what structure needs to be fixed, done in every town, whether it's big, small, and different. And we allocate the money because we select the contractors in that area. And we say, go fix this. And we're going to pay you when it's fixed. Now, we're going to give you material, but you don't get the rest of the money until that bitch is fixed and we send our people to check. Then once it's checked, you get the rest of your money. That's all paid for by that one-time payment of 10% out of your earnings and wages, not 33%, not being taxed on the food, not being taxed from tolls. All that shit is paid for from that one payment of 10%, whatever you make per year. So if you make $10 billion, guess what? You owe me $1 billion at the end of the year. We ain't gonna fuck with the rest of your money or your assets. Nothing else taxed. You owe me that billion. If you make 30,000, you owe me 10% of that 30,000. I think that's 3,000. That's all you pay. I'm looking good as president, ain't I? I'm looking good as your president. Oh yeah. Education, free. And it ain't gonna be books and going to school. Education is gonna be in construction, building, trade. Every American here will have a trade. And this is how you win in that situation, people. Listen to me good. Now, I thought about this being president shit. I really want to be president, y'all. Vote for me. Vote for the Baron. This is how this would work. Every American citizen will have a trade. Now, you can write on the paper, I want my trade to be in accounting. It's a trade, not a degree. I want my trade to be in medicine, meaning I could practice every kind of medicine as long as I take the proper courses and educate myself. Notice it's a trade, not a degree. I can separate a degree because there's degrees of separation. You follow me? But if it's a trade, anything that encompasses that trade, medicine, that nursing falls under there, dentistry, doctor. So I will get you, everybody will have a trade in something. You won't have a degree, you will go to free education to get a trade. Engineering, I want an engineering trade. What comes with engineering? All kinds. Nuclear, just select the course and let us teach you it. Do you not think that America will be great under my tutelage? Won't be no more wars because everybody got shit right. And we will have a defense force and it will defend anything outside the borders. Come in this bitch acting foolish, we got you, player. Send one bomb over here, we send 20 at your ass. It's play play pussy and get fucked. That's gonna be the motto of the Barons America. Play pussy and get fucked. Baron for president. Will there be strip clubs? You goddamn right, it's gonna be strip club, man. And guess what? No cell phones in the strip club, baby. Come enjoy yourself. Get your ass out. You got 12 hours to enjoy yourself. Whatever you do, debaucheries, get your ass out of here. Nobody gonna record it. Get your ass out of here. Get your ass out. Go on back to your country, bitch. Just don't hurt my citizen. Don't, and you better pay my girls or guys, whoever in the titty bar, whatever you go for. You make sure you pay them fair dollar now. Because America need 10% of that. 10% of it. So pay them good. Get your ass back on across that water where the fuck you from. Let us live a happy life. Because the Pope might be there. Hey, if he there, just shake his hand. No VIP treatment, Pope. You ain't got 12 hours. Have fun. Get the fuck out my country. Ow! I'm telling they should send me to Washington to talk to these motherfuckers. I'm guaranteed. Boy, y'all follow my policy. It ain't going to be no shit. Could you imagine keeping all your money minus 10% to keep our country running good? Do you know what you can do? The investments you can make? Because I want you to make money off other people. I love capitalism. That makes the world go round. I want you to get big because the more money you make, the more money gonna go in the system to take care of your ass and your kids and your offspring and the people who ain't got it like that. And everybody have a job to do. The world just spins proper. She say they postponed the eclipse. Do what they say. Hey son, don't take the eclipse on the 8th. The demon man's supposed to be coming back on the 10th, bitch. We're gonna do it then. I get that. Presidential election year. This year, it already looks a mess. That's why they gonna knock on my door and say, hey, the Baron, we watch your shit and we realize that you have great presidential ideas. Can we promote you to the top? You can run against Trump, you can run against Biden, you can run against everybody else. And we just want to hear your views. I'm gonna say, hey, before you put me up there on that platform, understand, I am not a good person. I want to see the people I love win and safe at all costs. So if you put me in that seat, Congress ain't got shit to do with what I got to do. I'll let the judicial system, them 9 judges, 10, 12, I don't know how many it is on that bit. I'll let them make the laws because I respect that. But everything else, that's me because I got a plan. So don't put me up there if you ain't ready. Because once I get up there, we going to do this bitch right. I just need 3 years. Give me 3 years. I don't even want you folks. Give me 3 years of y'all doing what the fuck I say. America would be the best place. And guess what? Trickle down economics, everything. Trickle down economics will flow in the other country. They'll be like, man, that America got a good plan. Let's take that shit. Everybody will be rocking with America. And we'll be friends with everybody. Won't nobody want to hurt us. Because they'll see how it's supposed to be done. So in 4 years, in 4 years, 2028, elect me, the Baron, as your president. I guarantee you won't go wrong. Put me on the ballot. I'll do it. I just gotta have my Clarks. Don't you give me no goddamn bro gangs to wear. I got to have my Clarks. I love a Clark shoe, y'all. I love a goddamn Clark out every color. And the new beast car better be a 2013 Nissan Altima. Better be. That car drives so goddamn good. I love the way it feel on my back in my ass when I sit in the seat. Russia, don't take my 2013 Nissan Altima. Y'all can have my BMW. Don't take that Altima. We gonna fight about that bitch. How y'all like this? I just be talking shit. Ramona, you got a 2015? Let me drive the bit. Let me see what I'm missing. Let me drive your 2015 Nissan Altima. Let me drive the bit. Let me see what I bet Nissan say we need to hire that motherfucker. He is really repping our brand. People at Nissan, make me your spokesperson. I try out your new Nissan 2024, but the 2013 Nissan is the best y'all done made now, according to my ass and my back. I tried out. Make me your spokesperson. I tried out. I'm a clown with this shit. Ah, I got a Nissan Rogue. The ambassador of Nissan. I know that's right. Everybody, I just had to talk a little shit, give y'all a little something, man. Let me get off this bitch. I got some reasons to do in about 5-10 minutes. Nancy, thank you. Virgo Mama, what it is, sister? Beautiful Candy. Hey, Royal Blue. Natasha World, how you doing? And everybody I missed on the shout out, thank you guys for rocking with me. Go back and watch this. Now, I say a lot. I like to say some serious shit, and I like to say some funny shit at the end, because people with limited imagination, they're going to look at the serious shit, then they're going to look at the end and say, oh, he ain't say nothing. But the people who watch this bitch straight out, y'all going to get it. Focus on what I'm saying now. But just to end this bit, I told you Taiwan was going to be next to get fucked over with something. And I just predicted here that Rome, where the Vatican at, is the next to get hit. So when you're hearing the news, before the next big ass disaster of a continent shift, the Baron said it first. The Vatican, Rome, your ass up next. All right, everybody, I'm the Baron telling you guys to trust the you in the universe, because at the end of the day, that's all you got. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you all. Soul Tribe.